Hello everyone, I'm the Whiskey Enthusiast. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a different one. We have a different whiskey that we've not reviewed before, and we have a independent bottling. So this is from the guys down in London, Cask and Bottle Co. There you go, as you can see it. This is a sample they've sent me and asked me if I would give my honest review and opinion on it. So thank you guys, thank you very much for this generous gift of beautiful whiskey. Always appreciated. And to do it justice, I'm gonna compare it with the only Mannochmore I know and I have tried before is from the Diageo's Flora and Fauna series. I'm pretty sure you've seen these before. This is the Mannochmore 12, and it has this series with Flora and Fauna with these animals on top and like bushes and stuff. It's a good it's a good selection to dive into these lesser known distilleries and try to dip your toes into their flavors, into their characters, and to see what they can deliver. Now, Cask and Bottle Co, this Mannochmore is 10 years of age, bottled at 46.7% ABV, non-chill filtered natural color, as we would like it from an independent bottler. And it's an ex-bourbon hogshead. It doesn't say if it's first fill or anything. It probably isn't. And it's from, like I said, the Mannochmore. And what we're comparing it with, the Mannochmore 12, is also ex-bourbon, but we don't know if it's hogshead or not. We don't know if it's first fill, second fill or not. This is a Diageo product at its best, so you won't get much information. But it's to the 12 years of age, 43% ABV, and it's most definitely chill filtered and caramel colored. What does this say? Because this one doesn't have much, write up, obviously. Mannochmore Distillery stands a few miles south of Elgin in Morayshire. The nearby Milby's woods are rich in bird life, including the great spotted woodpecker. There's the spotted woodpecker. There you go. It is great. And the distillery draws processed water from Barden Burn, which has its source in the Mannoch Hills, and cooling water from the Gedlock Burn and the Burn of Foths. Mannochmore single malt whiskey has a light fruity aroma and a smooth mellow taste. I mean, these guys, this is brilliant. Like, they rarely give any information, and when they're giving information, they give information on two different water sources, where it's kind of not a great information because, you don't necessarily use those water sources raw. They do treat them, but that's neither here nor there. We are here to review this Mannochmore whiskey. Now I'm going to compare them, see which characteristics we can get from distillery, and I would just like to say how bold it is for Cask and Bottle Co. to find a lesser known distillery and not bury it in sherry or peat. It's just a hogshead, probably second fill, third fill bourbon hogshead to make the spirit shine. That means they are very confident in the casks they picked, and they're very confident about the future. Because, a new independent bottler, very easy to pick a Kulila, and with a heavy peat hit, 46% ABV, 50 whatever, ex-bourbon, very easy. Or get a Speyside, put it on, finish it in heavy Oloroso sherry casks and just bury the taste in Oloroso. Not these guys. They're just giving you raw, spirit-driven, distilled-driven spirits. So yeah, I mean, I think they're going to represent Mannochmore. Obviously, I'm trying to give an honest review. I am not going to be swayed by a sample and sell out, but it is nice to receive this. So thank you guys once again. So without further ado, let's dive in. Like I said, this is 10 years of age, 46.7 ABV, and this is 12 years of age, 43% ABV. By the way, Whiskey Wednesday Phil did a recent review of it. Go check it out. I'll put the link down below. Also, brilliant review and amazing channel. He really enjoyed it. Now, Mannochmore 10, Cask and Bottle Co. on the nose. Very fresh, grassy, clear-cut grass. Cut grass just after rain. It's almost like I'm smelling white wine. I think Phil said something similar. It smells cold and fresh. Apples, pears, a little bit of melon. Yeah, vibrant, zesty, minerally. Get a lot of orange rind, lemon rind. And then underneath it all, there's caramel and a little bit of sweetness, but it just feels vibrant, fresh, and zesty on the nose. Now let's go for the Mannochmore 12 on the nose. Okay. Now this feels a bit more rounded, a bit more sweeter. I'm assuming this might be a more active cask because it just, you get the caramel notes a bit more. But the vibrancy is not that there yet. Feels a bit more rounded. If I'm being honest, I get more sweet notes here than I did here. This is much zesty, vibrant. Yeah, it's 2 years younger, and this is 2% ABV lower and 2 years older, but yeah, you get a bit more oak on this, a bit more red apple, cake, a little bit of chocolate, hint of cinnamon, but this feels very non-generic. Very generic, very normal, very just general taste. Whereas this, it feels popping out. Now I get a little bit of smoke, white grapes, but not raisins, like fresh grapes. Yeah, this smells more interesting. This smells more zesty. The extra ABV would help, and the younger age would help. All right, let's go on to palate, Slam Jim. Okay. The freshness continues on the palate. You get a little bit of spiciness there, but not oak spice. It's the ABV, but it's like drinking a crisp white wine. You get the green apples. You get the quince. I get quince. It's the drying feeling of the quince on the side of my mouth. Very, very little hint of smoke on the back palate. I mean, I'm probably suffering from peat blindness, as most of us are who drink heavily peated whiskeys. So any smoke in this would be very minuscule anyway. But yeah, I do kind of get it. Chewy, very dry, very minerally. The mineraliness carries on the palate as well, and the freshness comes from nearly ripe apple, green apple, quince, biting into a lemon zest, eating an orange rind. It's definitely that. I'm basically eating, when you, as a kid, or if you were Godfather, Marlon Brando, you cut the orange slice and put it in your mouth, and that thing. Yeah, it feels like that. Very orangey, zesty, but bitter with a hint of spice. Very nice. Very nice. Now, long as well. That is just, basically, I just had an orange rind and did that trick, and I'm just still chewing that. Very pretty, very pretty. All right, let's go on to the Mannochmore 12. Okay. The trend continues on the palate as well. It feels much rounded, less spicy, even though it's 2 years older. More sweet, a little bit more chocolate note, a little bit more earthy. That smoke note is a bit more pronounced on this one. Not as dry, nothing like the minerality I get from the Cask and Bottle Co. It's more rounded, a little bit oily, less chewy, and feels simpler. That would be because of the chill filtration. That would get rid of all the fatty acids and the esters, and the lower ABV, which can't carry enough flavor up. So I think we're seeing the effects of that. This one, however, it wants to get out of the glass. It's moving, it's vibrant. Absolutely. This is fun. It's really fresh. Kind of interesting. It reminds me of Orchard House from Compass Box. I did a review. I'll put it up there. It's that kind of a really orchardy feel. And very fresh, very zesty. Whereas this feels like a generic space. I mean, if I didn't know, I would say, is there a little bit of sherryness in there? It is much sweeter than this one. And yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. This is a really nice whiskey. If you come home or from a hard day's work or whatever, or if you just want to relax, if you don't want to think about what you're drinking, the Mannochmore 12 and most of the Flora and Fauna series are for you. You just put it in the glass, you drink it without thinking too much. Whereas this draws your attention. This wants you to engage with it. It's really nice. I really, really like it. With the Mannochmore 12, I'm gonna recommend it 3 Glencairns because it's really nice. It's affordable and 12-year age statements. If you don't think too much about specs, I think you're gonna enjoy it. Cask and Bottle Co, Mannochmore 10. This is their first release, mind you. I'm gonna recommend 3 Glencairns as well because they did a fantastic job. They did a fantastic job picking up the cask, and really, I love the belief behind this cask. Like I said, it would have been very easy for them to bury it in peat or sherry, but no, they got a distillate-driven spirit, put it in a refill hogshead, and just let the spirit and age and their cask keeping talk. Fantastic. Their second launch will come soon, I'm assuming, but this is their first release, so you can still buy it. I'll put the link down below, so you can still purchase it. Well, it is an absolute. If you wanna taste what Mannochmore distillate tastes like at a higher ABV, I would rather go with this than that. So if it's between them, definitely I'm picking this, and I don't think I'm swayed by it. I think any whiskey enthusiast who or anyone who's into their whiskey tries between these, I think they're gonna pick this one because of its complexity, because of what it represents. So thank you, Cask and Bottle Co. Good luck to you in your journey, and thank you guys for joining me. And big shout out to Phil from Whiskey Wednesday, fantastic channel. Like I said, go check him out. And thank you guys for joining me. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It does mean a lot to me. And let me know, have you tried the Mannochmore 12? Have you tried Cask and Bottle Co before? What do you think? And I shall see you on the next one. Slanja.